Are your thoughts loud at night? Do you lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, searching for rest your soul can't seem to find? Let these gentle psalms quiet the noise and lead you into stillness. Welcome to Midnight Psalms, a place where scripture meets silence and your midnight becomes sacred. Here, we let God's word soothe anxious hearts and bring peace to restless minds. Tonight, you don't need to fix everything. You don't have to solve what feels broken inside you. As you lay your head down, God invites you into a sacred pause, a moment to simply be and let Him be near. Psalm 4 verse 8 whispers, "In peace I will lie down and sleep, for you alone, Lord, make me dwell in safety." These words are more than poetry, they're a promise that even in your darkest hour, God's presence wraps around you like a soft blanket, warm and close. Breathe in. Let the tension in your shoulders ease. God is here. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. And tonight, that's enough. You are not forgotten. The night can feel like a heavy silence where everyone else is sleeping and your heart alone remains awake. But Psalm 139 reminds you, even the darkness will not be dark to you. God sees you, not the version you try to hold together, but the weary soul who just wants to rest. Let this be the hour where you release the pressure, the anxiety, the invisible weight you've been carrying. You don't need to pretend here. You're safe. Let these sacred words flow over you like a gentle rain. He is not waiting for you to be perfect, only present. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Picture a calm stream flowing gently, the sun long gone, but the stars gently blinking above. That's what His word can be tonight. Still waters for your restless mind. Psalm 23 verses 2 to 3 says, "He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul." It's not a demand. It's an invitation. He's not asking you to strive, but to rest. To be still and let Him carry you. You don't have to carry the noise of today into tomorrow. Let it go, just for now. Let Him lead you beside His peace. You've tried to find peace in noise, in distractions, in scrolling through midnight screens. But peace isn't found, it's received. Psalm 46 verse 10 gently calls, "Be still and know that I am God." This is not a command to shut down emotions. It's a soft whisper saying, you can stop running. He knows your heart is tired. He knows the questions you don't say out loud. And He's not scared of your silence. Stay in this space a little longer. No pressure to perform, no need to impress. God's peace doesn't demand, it embraces. Just like this moment, slow and sacred. Tonight is holy, not because of candles or rituals, but because the God of the universe bends down to meet you here. Psalm 121 verses 3 to 4 says, "He who watches over you will not slumber. Even while you sleep, He is wide awake, guarding, holding, healing." The things that feel too heavy to fix right now, you can give them to Him. Gently, whisper them in your heart, and let His stillness meet your exhaustion. There's no shame in being tired. Even Jesus slept in a storm. So tonight, you can, too. Let His arms cradle you as you drift toward rest. The enemy wants you restless. He wants you doubting, fearing, rehearsing every failure in the silence. But Psalm 91 breaks the fear with power. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. That's not just comfort, it's a shield. A quiet fortress for your anxious mind. Speak His name softly, Jesus. Each breath is a prayer. Each heartbeat, a reminder that you're not alone in this room. His shadow covers you, not to hide you from life, but to hide you in His love. Let that shadow be your safe place tonight. You've spent so long trying to hold it all together. But now, Psalm 55 verse 22 invites you to lay it down. Cast your cares on the Lord and He will sustain you. Not might, not sometimes, He will. That means tonight, the weight you release will not fall to the ground, but into His hands. Hands that never drop what's precious. You don't need to rehearse your worries again and again. He already knows. And He stays anyway. His presence is your pillow tonight. And His faithfulness, the blanket you can pull tight around your soul. Some nights feel like wandering in a long, empty hallway. No doors, no end in sight. But Psalm 119 verse 105 breaks through that feeling. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. He may not show the whole road, but he gives you just enough light for one step. That's all you need tonight. One small light in the dark, that's his word. It may be quiet, but quiet doesn't mean absent. It means tender, personal, present. Let that light calm your mind. You are not lost. You are led. Even here, especially here. Maybe your heart feels heavy with guilt, regret, or shame. The thoughts that say, you should have been better. You failed. But Psalm 103 verse 12 tells a different story. As far as the east is from the west, so far has he removed our transgressions from us. Tonight, grace rewrites the script in your mind. You are not defined by yesterday's weight. His mercy is not running out, it's running after you. And as you lay still in the dark, he's not keeping score. He's speaking love. Gentle, persistent, eternal love. Breathe that in. You are deeply, endlessly loved. Let the rhythm of your breathing match the rhythm of this truth. You are safe. Psalm 3 verse 5 says, I lie down and sleep, I wake again, because the Lord sustains me. Your breath is not random, it's held in his hands. And tonight, even if sleep doesn't come easily, you are still being sustained. Your soul is not alone in the quiet. These moments of rest, even before sleep, are sacred ground. Let your thoughts slow down. Let your body soften. Let your heart stop racing. He is near. And where God is near, fear cannot stay long. You don't have to be strong tonight. You don't have to carry your own heart or hold up the pieces of your life that feel fragile. Psalm 34 verse 18 reminds us, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. If that's you, crushed, tired, aching, then you are exactly where he meets us most deeply. He doesn't avoid our weakness. He steps into it with compassion. So let this moment be one of surrender. Not failure, not defeat, but surrender, the holy kind, where you fall back into grace and know you'll be caught. When you can't find the words to pray, the Psalms pray for you. Psalm 61 verse 2 says, when my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. That rock doesn't crumble. That rock doesn't move when the winds howl. You don't need fancy prayers. A sigh, a tear, a whisper, that's enough. He knows the language of silence. He hears the thoughts too deep to speak. Let your soul lean against the rock tonight. You don't have to be okay. You just have to be here. And he'll meet you in the place between pain and peace. Do you feel forgotten? Like your prayers go unanswered? Like your waiting is invisible? Psalm 40 verse 1 encourages you softly. I waited patiently for the Lord. He turned to me and heard my cry. He hears, even in the long pauses, even in the cold nights of wondering if anything will change. Your cries aren't falling into an empty sky, they're landing in God's hands. Let that be your peace tonight. Not that you've figured it all out, but that he has not forgotten you. You are seen, you are heard, and in time, you will be lifted again. God doesn't need the light of day to reach you. Psalm 139 verse 12 declares, even the darkness is not dark to you. That means your midnight, literal or emotional, is not a wall between you and him. It's a doorway, a place where he moves closer. So let go of the fear that you're too far gone. You're not. He sees through the shadows and walks right into your night with open arms. Let yourself believe that. Let yourself rest in that. You are not lost in the dark. You are found in it, by the one who is light. The future feels blurry sometimes. Thoughts race ahead. What if this happens? What if I fail? But Psalm 27 verse 1 answers, the Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? You are not walking into the unknown alone. The God who holds the stars holds your next step too. You don't have to map out your whole life tonight. Just rest. Trust that while you sleep, he's still writing your story. And he's not anxious. He's not panicked. He's patient and perfectly in control. Let that thought silence the storm inside. He's already where you're going. You may feel like you've been crying for too long, but tears are sacred to God. Psalm 56 verse 8 says, you keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all my tears in your bottle. Not one tear has been wasted. Not one moment of your pain ignored. He keeps every tear as proof of your story, not as weakness, but as offering. So if the tears come tonight, let them. You don't need to push them down. You can cry in his presence and still be completely loved. He's not afraid of your emotion. He holds it tenderly. If anxiety keeps your mind spinning, let Psalm 94 verse 19 wrap around your thoughts like a soft lullaby. When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought me joy. That word, consolation, means comfort, peace, calming. He doesn't shout over your panic. He breathes peace into it. Imagine his presence like a blanket over your soul, slowing your breath, unclenching your fists. There is a joy not built on circumstances, but on knowing you are never alone. Let his comfort gently interrupt your worry. You don't need to fix everything. You just need to rest in him. What if tonight you gave yourself permission to stop striving, to stop performing? Psalm 46 verse 1 begins with this truth. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. He is ever present. Not far, not distracted, but with you, here and now. You don't have to earn that presence. It's a gift. A holy nearness that doesn't depend on your effort. Let that settle into your heart. You are allowed to exhale, to stop trying to impress God or yourself. You are already held, and that is enough for tonight. Psalm 3 verse 3 offers one of the most beautiful midnight truths. But you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high. When your chin is low, when your eyes stare at the floor in shame or sadness, he lifts your head. Not to scold you, but to remind you, look at me. I'm still here. I still love you. Let that love raise your tired heart tonight. You are not abandoned. You are not too much or too far gone. He surrounds you, shields you, and lifts you. And he will not stop. As you drift into sleep, may these gentle psalms echo in your heart like a quiet lullaby from heaven. You are not alone. You are seen, loved, and protected by the one who never sleeps. Let these words stay with you, even after the screen fades. And if your soul ever needs comfort again in the quiet hours of the night, come back to this space. Midnight Psalms will be here, always. Softly waiting, just like the God we trust. If this brought peace to your night, consider subscribing so more souls can find rest too. Sleep well, and stay in his peace.